Welcome back once again to the Ultimate 10-Ball Championship, coming to you from Harris Casino, Tunica, Mississippi. Jay Helford joined by Danny DiLiberto. Second round winners bracket matches. We've got last year's master of the table, Justin Hall, against last year's Bigfoot Challenge champion, Alex Pahulayan. It's a great match, Danny.
Oh, it sure is. You know, in my opinion, Alex Pahulayan is the most colorful player in the game, and he can play along with it.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. He's exciting. He might say or do anything. Kind of reminds me of the Keith McCready, Louis Roberts, those kind of characters we used to have.
Well, the thing about him, too, is he will gamble sky high with his own money, and if he wins, he doesn't waste the money on bills. He puts it back in flight. I like that. I know that's a little degenerate, but anyway.
Here we go, Justin Hall to break. This guy really exploded on the pool world last year, Harry.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he won the one pocket and the Banks division.
And then they told me that that's not his best game. His best game is 9-ball, they said. And he didn't do any good in the 9-ball, but that can happen. Well, he broke them, but I don't think he made anything but noise.
Look at this cluster. The 1, 2, 3 all clustered together in a triangle. Remember, they were racked at 3 separate corners of the rack. You know, the beauty of this game, Danny, is you'll never see the same rack twice.
Oh, no doubt about it. You can break the balls every minute for eternity, and they will never stop in the same place.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, what do you do here, Jay? I mean, you know he's going to push to start with.
He's thinking about kicking into the 1. No,
I
he's
don't
pushing.
think so.
No, he's pushing, yeah.
Well,
does Justin take this shot and try to play safe?
Well, that's all that exists is a safe, but how? I don't see a good safe.
He's going to pass it back.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Alex tried to play poker with him.
Alex is calling the 1 ball, so he's going to kick into the back of the 1.
He's trying to play it off the 3 into that corner where he's standing.
Yeah, but he wants that cue ball to run up table, too.
I don't know if it's going to run far. Get the idea? It ran far, and not only did it run far, it went behind the ball.
Wow. Well, it couldn't have come out much better for Alex. I mean, the 1's in front of the pocket, and Justin's tied up behind the 6 ball.
Well, I don't like to say that right away because the other guy still has the dice. We got to see what happens here before you say Alex got lucky. He didn't get lucky yet.
Yeah, we've seen some crazy things happen when players are in predicaments even worse than this.
Get what I mean, Jay?
Yeah.
He didn't get lucky yet.
That's a great response from Justin Hall right there.
Well, Alex has a shot if he wants to shoot it. I think he can cut the 1 in, hit the 3 on the right side, and go 1 rail towards the 2. If he decides to do that. You see the shot? He cuts this in that left-hand corner. He's going to hit the 3 on the right side that he should, and he'll go right to the 2.
This is a long, tough cut shot on this 1 ball.
But you see what I was talking about? That's
exactly what he did.
Happened. Yeah.
Good call, Danny. You've done this before, haven't you?
A couple times, yeah.
Like that. He used the 9 to stop the cue ball. And now he's got that rack wide open. As far as I'm concerned, this has been one of the best players in professional pool for the last 15 years.
All games, too.
All games. Some people kind of tend to forget about him, and then he shows up in the finals. He's done it over and over again. We had an experience early this year at the Jay Swanson tournament in California where Alex was playing and Scott Frost came in from Phoenix to play a big one-pocket match with Alex. And, of course, everybody was ballyhooing Scott, number one-pocket player in the country, blah, blah, blah. And all the smart money was getting bet on Scott.
The smart money became dumb money.
They played a race to 8, and it took Alex 10 games to win the race to 8. That's how fast it went. So,
Alex is a Filipino, of course, but he spends half of the time in Toronto because his mother lives there with a house. So that's 90 miles from Buffalo, so I go there a lot, and I became close friends with Alex. He's really a good person.
Great guy.
Very colorful.
Players, Mr. DeLauder and Mr. Kiamko, your match has been moved to table 7. Mr. DeLauder
He got by
and
the 8.
Mr. Kiamko, your match has been relocated to table 7.
They got that mic. That house mic is up pretty high. It sounds like the voice of God.
Yeah. The whole building's vibrating. 2 rails to the 6.
The all-important first game. He went a little bit far. He may have to shoot that 6 in the side, Danny. He will.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen that a lot so far on this table. Maybe this table's playing different, this TV table, than the outside tables because the players are going too far.
You're right. On that particular shot, they do go too far. That isn't going to stop Alex, though. Where are you going to go? Perfect. Perfect control.
Well, I think he's going to have to shoot the 7 up in the corner.
Oh, he is, and he's going to hold it for the 8.
He's got a pretty severe angle here. He may go 3 rails.
He could do that. Main thing here is don't miss. I think he can kill it, though. No, you were right. He went 3 rails.
Boy, don't get married to the 8.
He's playing awful close position.
Yeah. Danny,
he got perfect.
He's all over the table here. He's been all over the table. Yeah, listen to him. He's laughing about it too. He hasn't played the position he wanted once the last 4 balls.
Well,
that time he did.
I have a saying. Yeah, that was tough. He had to stick the ball. I have a saying about this stuff. Whatever happens in a pool game, make believe you played it.
There you heard it from the expert. Just act like that's the way you played the shot. Game number 1 to Alex Pahulayan. It's a race to 10, winner's bracket, second round.
Of course, Justin Hall didn't get up yet to play, but I was so impressed last year. You know, very rarely throughout history does anybody win 2 of 3 divisions, and he did it. I was very impressed because I never saw him before.
Well, he's been hanging around the pool rooms like in Florida and a few other places since he was like a 14-year-old kid.
Yep.
Kind of like Johnny Archer in that respect. Here we go. Alex gets a game. He's always laughing and smiling. I think he has more fun than anybody. Got a lot of impact on those balls.
But he didn't. Here it is again, Jay. Remember we talked about it yesterday? Play position for that 1 on that end rail when you break.
He did. He's got perfect position.
Except it's good for your opponent in this case. he's got a good friend of mine that was his tutor, Paul Thornley in Toronto, and he calls Paul his grandfather, and he said, Danny, you're my second grandfather.
Does Paul play pool anymore?
Hardly,
Yeah.
hardly.
He was a very good player himself.
A good Canada's top snooker player. But he did tell Alex, be careful, don't let people steer you, play your own style. That's what he told him.
Well, Alex is definitely his own man.
Well, what do you do with the 3? Do you go on, do you try to play the combination 3-10?
Well, yeah, if he could run into the 5 ball,
Yeah.
he might be in the right spot.
The 3 only goes in the far corners.
As a
That's what
straight-
he's doing.
Yeah. Well, as a straight pool player, Danny, you know how hard it is to play position off of object balls.
Yeah.
You try to avoid that, but he came out
He got-
fairly good here.
Fairly good. I wouldn't bet against him missing.
Oh, he's got to hit this combination good.
Well, the thing about it here is I think he's got the angle, or I would shoot this. The 3 is going to glance towards the 9. I would try to get the cue ball behind the 7.
Right. That way, in case you miss, you don't give
Right.
up anything.
Right. He's got that.
Of course, he'd like to make this 10 ball now.
He missed it, but you see what he did?
He did exactly what you said. He's tied Alex up behind the 7 ball. Now, Alex may try to jump this ball. Let's see. No, he hasn't brought his jump cue out yet.
Yeah.
Now he's going back.
He's going to get his weapon.
They all got jump cues now, Danny. They all got cue extensions. A lot of them have their own bridge heads.
Well,
What's next?
My opinion, I don't believe in any of those things. The cue extension, years ago, the rule book had specifications. You could only use a certain length. Oh, he failed to jump.
That's close.
He hit the 7.
Never got any elevation there.
Never did. That's rare because they meaning the Filipinos, they usually jump pretty well. He didn't.
Well, I think the rule is it's got to be 40 inches long and it can't be a phenolic tip, although I don't really know how much that's enforced at this particular tournament.
Well, at the meeting, I didn't hear him say anything about a phenolic break cue.
If it's not in those rules, then it's probably okay.
I would say so. I know my good friend Ed Kelly in the tournament, he never owned a break cue, and he finally bought one, and he was breaking with it and had the phenolic tip. And his opponent recognized it. They went on the computer, they found out that this particular break cue had a phenolic tip. Kelly got disqualified. It cost him $5,000.
Got disqualified from the tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Cost him $5,000.
I can understand if they make him stop shooting with it or even forfeit a match, but I don't know. I don't quite understand that.
I was sitting there watching it. I saw the whole procedure, and it cost him $5,000.
Is that when he quit playing pool?
No, this isn't that long ago. That was the IPT.
Oh, I see.
He
Yeah.
really quit way before that.
Oh, yeah,
A
he's
great
been retired.
all-around player.
Oh, he was one of the best.
I always say it. He's got to be listed as one of the top all-around. How you like this little number there?
That was his stroke is pretty loose, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, he's letting that ball go.
That was a great shot. Okay, what has he got here? Is he going to have to run into the 7, or can he draw it past it? Or can he go forward and play the
Watch
10?
this. Watch what he's going to do here. Yeah, see that?
Oh, beautiful. That was the high ball with a little right.
Yeah.
In case you people out there don't know that shot, learn it right there, because, other than that, it looked impossible.
Danny, you got to have a stroke to shoot that shot. I don't care how much somebody shows you. If you don't have a powerful stroke, you can't make that shot he just made.
But all I'm saying is at first you got to know it exists.
Yeah.
Then you got to learn how to execute it.
I could see he was loading up to shoot that shot.
Yeah, you did. You saw it ahead of time.
He's a
great player.
Yeah, he is. He came here this week to make money.
Did you see the questionnaire? Did you get a sheet?
No, I did
Fill
not.
out all the best banker, the best safe, the
They
best.
wouldn't. Danny, why would they give me a questionnaire?
Because you're Jay Helfer.
No.
But anyway.
My big title, I won the San Francisco Bar Table Championship once. That's my big title in life.
Yeah, but that was with Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder.
It was. You're right.
Oh, the ball skidded.
Ooh.
And went anyway.
Wow, he almost missed that ball.
It skidded. But anyway, people,
Yeah.
a skid is what happens when the cue ball sticks to the object ball a split second and it doesn't cut.
Let me ask you something. Do you think it's chalk on the cue ball or powder on the object ball? Or we never have really been able to figure out what causes. Yeah.
You know the great straight pool player out of Syracuse years ago, Babe Cranfield?
Sure.
He said it was static electricity.
He might know. He might know.
Well, when you
Pretty
get a
smart
comb
guy.
and you rub it, you pick
Yeah.
up paper, so it sticks.
Yeah.
So if that happens at contact,
They're going
that
to
can
stick.
happen. Yeah.
You know what? He might be right.
Well, there's many ways that it could skid. Dirt at contact, that'll do it.
Even the cue ball sitting on a little piece of powder or chalk. I mean, the object ball on a little piece of powder or chalk.
Babe Cranfield's theory is static electricity. But anyway, I started to say something about Justin with the questionnaire I filled out.
Yeah.
One particular line, they want to know who the player is to watch next year. And I wrote Justin Hall.
Good call there. Boy, he's got a powerful break, too.
The problem is you got to watch him
Ooh.
this year, too.
Lost
He
his cue ball.
scratched. He made a few balls. He
Made
made
three balls on the break.
If
Well,
you
he
count-
made four, counting the cue
Yeah.
ball. Well, you give ball in hand to a player like Alex in this spot, you might as well chalk up this game.
Yeah, you're done. Real no scratching on the break, so of course I don't break them real hard anyway, but
Yeah, that
I
was a
think
real...
sometimes control of the cue ball is more important than hitting them hard.
Well, he got kicked in. That was a kind of a brutal roll right
It
there.
was, but
Yeah.
the balls are all running around. And like you said, it'll never happen again that way.
We just had a great match that finished. Mike DeShane and Donnie Mills went hill. But this match is shaping up to maybe be even better. I mean, these are two great young players at the peak of their games. Of course, Alex is getting up there. He's got to be 36, 37 years old now.
He's not as young as he looks. He looks 16, but I think he's 33.
No, he's older than that. I guarantee you.
I don't think so. Well,
I'm going to make you a side bet he's at least 36. Make you a side bet.
who's
For a
closer?
chocolate milkshake.
Bet.
Okay, bet. Boy, you see that? He grabs my action. Nice stroke. Nice
But you're
stroke.
right. The poor players have to contend with him for many years yet in Dustin Hall.
Well, you know, the Filipinos, they never quit playing. Look at Efren. He's 59 years old. Jose's 64.
Well, Jose has slipped a little, and so has Efren.
Efren's going to play good this week. I predict that at both tournaments, this the Ultimate 10 Ball and the Southern Classic. He's been well rested, and he needed the rest.
Like
Efren
a
can't-
racehorse.
Yeah. Exactly, and I know you know about the thoroughbreds.
Yeah.
Second game to Alex Pahulayan, leading 2-1.
We're playing a race to 10, folks. Double elimination, so if you lose, you're not dead yet.
That familiar voice you hear is Danny DiLiberto, been the voice of AccuStats for many, many years. One of the great commentators in the game, following an illustrious 30-year career as a professional player where he won championships in 9-ball, 8-ball, 1-pocket, straight pool. And
Don't forget
mixed doubles.
Mixed doubles with Robin Bell. We won the World Tournament, and I won the all-around in Johnson City. You're not mentioning that.
Well, what do you want me to do? Talk about the golf ball trick?
No, we don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about the players, you know.
Okay.
I like talking because I don't play anymore, and it's like remembering the good times.
You know, Danny, listen, there's a whole new generation of fans out there, and they know you as a commentator, and a lot of them may not realize that you were a great pool player. And you still give instruction to top players. I mean, you gave a lot of instruction to Allison Fisher.
I did that, and Stefan Cohen was my pupil, and he won the World Straight Pool Tournament.
I don't know. Boy, Alex got a little fortunate there. He didn't scratch.
Yeah,
He
close
can
enough.
see the 2-ball.
Yeah. But how tough will it be to get to the 4? You know, he can't draw the ball.
Can he slow roll this ball and let the cue ball just lay over on the side rail where the 4 is? Well, that's like a do-or-die shot, though.
He might have to do it.
Well, now he's thinking about banking the 4.
I don't know.
Well, he took
But
a look.
like I said earlier, technically, if they ever came with something they could put on a pool player and get his brain waves and know what he's thinking. And I told you what Don Willis said. If they did that, he said, you'd get women and Coca-Cola. That's it.
No, I think they break the machine.
He did bank it. And it
Wow.
didn't go.
Wow.
That was
These
good
pockets,
judgment.
yeah, these pockets are tightening up.
That was the only way for him to get position. He got position, but problem with that is your opponent's got position.
Well, I don't think he got in a great spot with the 4-ball there. Let's see what Justin can do now. This is going to be a little hard for him to get shape.
Well,
I think
how full can he hit the 2? If he can hit it full, I think he can go almost where he is now with the cue ball, drawing the ball.
It looks like he's trying to. It looks like he's
That-
trying to come back up above the 4-ball.
That's the spot to be. He hit it too hard, but he passed the route.
He's got a lot of distance here, but this guy, he's looking good to me, Danny, right now. He's looking real confident and real comfortable.
Yeah, he just made a pretty good shot.
He's got a very positive outlook.
Well, that's
Ooh.
because he isn't married yet.
God.
Like
Don't
I
rub it
s-
in, Danny. Don't
like
rub
I
it in.
said earlier, working and marriage are no good for your stroke.
I think if we got 1,000 viewers out there, you just made 500 of them blink.
Oh yeah, not now that I'm not so popular.
No, they can all relate to that comment.
Yeah. The married men agree with me.
Even formerly married men agree with you. I mean, Justin's got a swagger to him, man. He's just like
Yeah.
prancing around that table.
He's gonna play. You know, he's gonna free swing. He's gonna play.
Who do you remind me of? Who does he remind you of? Your generation that walked that was that kind of cocky and
Keith.
confident. Yeah, oh, well,
Keith
Keith.
McCready.
That's right. He had that swagger, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, something's happened. People are walking around. Oh no.
No,
Oh, he wants the referee to remove the magic rack.
That's the way it should be. We've been talking about it. don't touch that magic rack.
Well,
Let
if you
the
move the-
referee do it.
Yeah, if you move the object ball, it's a foul.
And for the people out there wondering, why don't we just get rid of the magic rack? It's good because everybody gets the same break. You know, we don't have any more conversations about he put the rack on me and all that. It's the same for everybody. And the 2 and 3 have to be on the end with the 10 in the middle and the 1 in the front.
We're 2-2. You know, I don't know about you, but the first time I saw that little flimsy thing being used, it was in Asia about 4 years ago. I said, what in the heck is this? And I just didn't believe it at first, but I'm convinced now. On the next table over, it's Nicole Keeney and the beautiful Ava Lawrence. Isn't she still stunning?
Striking Viking, that's her nickname. That's because she's from Sweden. My good friend.
Yeah. What a welcome addition to the pool world she has been.
Yeah. And she won a women's tournament not long ago.
I know. I said you got your confidence back now, don't you? You know you can win again.
And you know how old she is?
Well, she wouldn't want us to talk about that.
Why
I know
not?
that. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I lied about my age till I turned 50, and then I was proud. She should be proud because, like you say, she's still gorgeous.
She's a grandma. You know, her
Well,
little Nicole's got a baby.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about that stuff, and now you did. You called her a grandma, and I only was going to say I think she's 49.
Well,
What's worse, grandma or 49?
she'd probably slap us both if she heard us talking. I always tell her she gets better with age. Well, he's got this hanger on the 1 ball, but the 2 is tied up against the 7 here.
Well, does the 2 go in the side or does it bank? I mean, it banks for sure. You want to try to get on it to the side? He went for the bank.
He might have gone a little far, but this guy banks real good.
Well, I guess he won the bank pool last year. He beat John Bromback, who is,
Yeah.
Everybody's opinion, the best banker in the world right now.
Wow, he rifled that ball in, didn't he?
And played position. He didn't cinch it.
Well, right now, this guy's making this table look like a bar table.
I always say I feel sorry for the players that have to deal with him now for 30 years.
Alex is taking a serious long look at this guy right now because Alex is used to intimidating his opponents. But this guy doesn't look intimidated at all.
He's free stroking. You don't expect him to miss anything.
I'll tell you what, Danny, I haven't seen this level of confidence by any player in the tournament so far.
And it isn't because he's playing Mickey Mouse. Right now, Alex is one of the big names in the game, winning a lot of tournaments.
Well, Alex Pahulayan is a great player, and believe me,
Look at the speed.
yeah, Alex is giving it a lot. Alex knows he's in a tough match right now. We're going to have a great match here. This is going to be one of the great matches of the week. This could be a final match. That's how great these two guys are playing right now.
I think
He's
you
all
got
right.
him.
He's all right. He's going to be short, but he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay, but now position isn't as easy. He's going to make the ball.
I think he's going to put a big draw stroke on this ball, and the cue ball is going to go back and forth across the table. He's going to throw it in with low right English. Yeah, like this. He can do it. He can do it. I got confidence in you, Justin. Yeah, look at how good he's playing. See?
50-yard line.
Nah, he's got
he's
just
all right.
enough of an angle.
Yeah.
He can reach that ball, I think.
I think you were right a little while ago when you say this table might be a little different. It rolls faster than the other ones.
Both the TV tables seem to roll a little faster. Boy. Very impressive performance by Justin Hall and Alex Pahulayan as well. I don't know how many people are out there watching, but they're in for a treat right now. This is a great match.
The bad part about it is one of them has to lose.
Well, the good part of that is they're not out of the tournament because we are playing double elimination. This is only a 4-day event, so there's a lot of intensity here. Players have already been knocked out today. We started with 83 men and 64 women. By the end of this day, all remaining players will be in the money.
What is first place?
I'm not sure. Well, for the women, it's 11,500, so it's a pretty healthy tournament for them. For the men, I suspect it's going to be in that 25,000 neighborhood. Nice purse.
Alex is shaking his head because the 8 went right in front of the 2. I don't know if the 2 is froze. If it's not froze, he does have a billiard on the 2-8. That might be the way to go. He has safes, of course, but at this stage, Alex wants to shoot. Do you play for the billiard, or do you go for the safe?
It doesn't look like he's even considered that. Like you said, if the 2 is frozen, well, he's got shape for the billiard.
Yeah, it's just a case of where does the 2 go if you billiard the 8 in.
That's definitely what he's looking at.
If you shoot soft, you'll have the 2 in the side where he's standing.
He's banking the 2. He played position to bank the 2.
Yeah, only because he doesn't want to control everything.
See, he wants to show Justin that he can bank the balls too. He says, "I can shoot that shot just as good as you, buddy."
But when it's near the cushion like that, it's a little tougher bank.
Yeah, but he didn't shoot it at 100 miles an hour, and he didn't hit the middle of the pocket. So I'm not as impressed with that bank. Important thing is he made it. Alex knows that he's in a tough match right now, and he's got to run out when he gets an open shot.
Justin Hall feels the same way.
Yeah, and that's what makes a great pool match.
Yeah, he came up a little short. He would have liked to have been straight in. I think he's got a little angle. He's got to do something now.
He might be able to stick this ball.
I don't think so. He might have to go for the 7 in the far corner. Or even in the side. Scratching his head. I really think he was trying to go to the corner. But he's okay here. It looks like he's got an angle. He can bounce to the 8. It's just that these small side pockets, you can't shoot too hard on a shot like this.
Oh, his body language is that he's not too happy with this shot, but it doesn't really look that bad. I mean, it looks like he could just stop the cue ball right there. He's going forward.
No, he's got to hit the rail. It's not, it's got a little angle. So why was he moaning? But hey, Moscona used to do that.
Oh, wow.
He'd run around and shake his head and all that, and all the while he'd have a dead one. And then when he finally shot and made the dead one, the people went crazy.
Yeah, he was a drama queen, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Uh-oh.
Again, he overplayed position. This is what we see so much on these tables, these 2 TV tables, is that cue ball is rolling a good foot or so farther than they expect.
Yeah, but I like his end of this.
Alex got great concentration. Great concentration.
Now he has one of my favorite shots.
One of your favorite shots. Alex is so entertaining and so colorful. Sometimes people forget he's a great pool player. Like you said, he's one of the great all-around players.
He is.
I don't care if you're playing 9-ball, 10-ball, 8-ball, one-pocket bank pool.
Or snooker.
Or snooker.
He was Canadian national snooker champion 2 years in a row. I saw him run 131 when I was there watching. Yeah, if you throw in snooker, he's easily the best player in the world all around.
All around. What about billiards? Does he play? He probably could. He's so talented. He's like
Yeah.
Efren. They can play any game.
Yeah, you're right.
Give him a month to practice, and he'd probably be averaging 1, which is a real high average in billiards.
Considering that Willie Hoppy didn't quite average 1 in his day. But again, equipment got so much better. Cloth is much better.
Oh, these billiard players today are sensational. Did he make anything? I don't think so.
He made noise.
He made noise.
Well, now we're going to watch another bank shot, I believe.
Well, you know, he's got the natural angle here that if he banks the 1 in that same corner, the cue ball is going up table towards the 2. That's what he's looking at. I don't think I've ever seen Alex with hair cut so short.
Oh, you're right.
He usually has a little mane on him.
Makes him look much younger. Well, he missed it by a hair. He didn't really fall on the 2 real well. And now with all this distance, even though the 1 is hanging, it's going to be tough to get to the 2.
Well, he's got to hit either the outside edge of the 1 ball or go rail first on this side rail.
Oh, I wouldn't go rail first here. I think he can cut it and go right between the 5 and 8. Aim at the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at.
That's
that
your
path you're
target.
talking about.
That's your target. But you got to hit it pretty thin to do that. If you hit it full, you're not going to go that far.
Got to hit it real thin, just the very edge of that 1 ball.
Yeah, but he's going the right path.
See, he hit it a little bit thick.
That's why it did this. The high even took a little bit, and he didn't go far away, but he's got a shot.
He can see the 2.
Yeah, but now it's tough speed here.
And he's got to make sure he avoids the 9 going up table with the
No,
cue ball.
I wouldn't avoid it. I want to hit the 9.
That's true. It'll stop for the
It'll
stop for the 3
for
ball.
the 3. If you don't hit the 9, everything's going to get real tough.
Well, he's been playing fast and loose so far. This time he's taking a little extra time.
Yeah, you want to hit the 9 here.
I mean, as good as these guys are playing, you got to remember these are tight pockets.
No, he's not going at the 9. He's going towards the 6. I don't think I like that. I don't think he could make it. He can hit. I don't think he gets by the 6.
Can he spin it in with right English, you think?
But
I
how
think
do
he
you
can.
get? Yeah.
Well, he's
Can
got
you
to
get to the 4 doing that?
I think he possibly could go 2 rails if he. Well, it's tight. See, he's leaning down like this. He doesn't have a lot of ball here.
I don't think he has a ball. He can hit it for sure. I don't think he can make it. And judging by his look, he can't. No, you're in a tough match. It's 3-3. You don't want to make any mistakes.
I think he's shooting at it. I think he's shooting at it. He's looking at the 2 rail position for the 4. That means go in between the 9 and 10 to the side rail, miss the 7.
Well, he's going to have to spin this a little if
Yeah.
he's shooting it.
Wow.
No problem there. Heck of a shot.
Yeah, but Danny, you saw he just had to turn the cue ball completely loose there, and as a result,
No position.
he's hooked on the 4. He's going to kick to the left side rail. He'll hit the 4. It's a big ball. But then after that, it's all luck as to what happens next.
How about kicking it in?
He called it too.
I know he did. Where else you going to call it?
It's not getting any easier, though. I mean, he could cut the 5 ball backwards to the left up in the corner, or he could try to hit it super thin in the side.
Oh, I don't think so. He's going to play it in the left corner.
Or play safe.
Could he kill the cue ball shooting it in the left corner?
This guy is a shot maker. Well, he's taking 2 looks at that. If he shoots in the left corner, I think he's going to let that cue ball run around the table.
You think he'll go 3 rails?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe aim towards the 7th.
Will the 6 pass the 9 going up in that corner?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
No, he's shooting in the
He
side
shoot
pocket.
it in the side. You're right. He doesn't want to hit any balls in the path of the cue ball.
Oh, he's going to hit balls here, I think.
He didn't cut it enough. Well,
Did he get Alex? Can Alex see
no,
the 5?
Alex can see it. Now, what do you do with it?
Well, there might be a billiard from the 6 to the 9.
It's possible. It's possible. There's definitely a combination if you can get where you are right now.
Right.
At any rate, it's a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle here. Nothing is obvious. And then actually he could play safe if he doesn't like his chances of getting position. He could bank this ball perpendicular right to this second piece of chalk there.
So far in this match, these guys have been very offensive-minded.
You're right. You're right. So forget what I just said.
No. Danny.
I don't know where he's going to go drawing the ball.
He's trying to draw down below him.
Well, he's
gotta
going
put
to
a
hit
big strip.
something, isn't he?
Oh, you know what?
I don't know.
Maybe he is playing the billiard on the 9. Let's see.
Well, can he get in there and cut the 6?
That's what he's
I don't-
looking at. He's looking at that billiard. I think he called the 9 ball.
Okay, but what are you going to do with the 6? It
Well, the
can go
6
behind the 10.
This is a tough
No matter
billiard.
what, he's still laughing and having fun.
Always.
That's what I tell people. You're not going to the electric chair, so have fun. A lot of the players sitting there, they look like they're going to the electric chair. Whole problem here is where's the 6 going?
Oh, he played safe all the way.
Pretty
He played a
good,
shot
too.
of 3-rail safety there.
Pretty good shot.
You know, I thought about that, but I thought he was calling the 9. Yeah, he was playing safe all the way. You know, Danny, that's one thing I love about the Filipino players. These guys embrace a challenge. I asked Dennis about that once. He played like 3 great players in a row. He said, Jay, I want to play the best players. He said, I want to see if I can beat the best players. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't care for that attitude. No. I'll tell you a story about interviewing Ralph Souquet before a tournament one time.
he's going 3 rails to hit this ball.
He might make it in the side.
1, 2, 3, and he missed it.
He missed it totally. So that means Alex. Well, the thing about the Filipinos, they're going to make the right decision 90% of the time. And that's what's going to win this particular game right here.
Well, that was not an easy ball to hit 3 rails.
Well, back to what Dennis said. I interviewed Ralph Souquet once before a tournament. I said, how did you draw? Well, he said something about it's important to draw a bad player first. You don't want to draw Epling. I said, that's different than most players. Most players would say, I don't care who I drew. Well, you should care. You should care.
Yeah, because you get 1 match under your belt and you get familiar with the equipment.
Exactly.
Well,
I
Ralph,
said, Ralph, you were very honest because most players would say, I don't care.
yeah.
But you care.
He's honest. I agree. He's honest.
Well, I wrote down, as far as the most gentlemanly player, I wrote Ralph Souquet.
Ralph's kind of been in the biggest slump of his career the last year or so.
Is it really a slump, or is it that everybody else got real good?
No, I think Ralph has had some health issues and other things going on where he just hasn't done as well, but I got a feeling he's back. He looks pretty sharp to me right now.
Well, that's what I like about the European players. They treat it like a sport.
Yeah, they're serious. I mean, Ralph has made a really good living at pool for 20 years, so even though he's already in the Hall of Fame, he's not ready to quit by any means.
He went to every tournament. I think he went to one in Tanganyika. He went to every tournament around the world traveling.
I think they're going to take a break, yeah. Danny, I'm going to take a quick break too. I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
Wait a second, the referee's talking to him. Oh, what she's saying is that if he goes too, it's his break as well.
Right. That's what Kenny described in the meeting. You don't get an extra break because you went with the other player who took the break first. It counts.
Well, she's explaining. Justin's decided not to take his break now,
He wants to save it.
but I'm going to take mine, Danny. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay, Jay.
Can't believe they won't piggyback. What they piggyback.
Well, we're back, folks. Alex is getting ready to break. He's taking the lead. 4 games to 3, race to 10. So far, Jay Helford has been pretty right. This is a mistake-free game so far. powerful break for a little man. He made 2 balls.
Did I make it back in time, Danny, or I got a penalty?
Well, you owe 1. You're on a scratch.
All right. I'm on 1.
Okay, but all you missed was the break. He made 2 balls. Now he's going to take a bank on the 1 ball. Nope.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the cue ball, he lost a little. No, he's all right. He's all right. Got a perfect 1 rail angle to go to the 4.
There's been a lot of great players come along in the last 15 years during Alex's career, and he's given a few of them the cure.
Well, I got a theory about all that. The players, you're right. A lot of players evolved, but I think that was a case of the IPT. With all that money that was promised,
Yeah.
it brought a lot of players out of the woodwork, and they stayed.
They got back into playing again.
That's exactly right.
Danny, were you part of that inaugural event of the IPT where he invited a bunch of the veteran players and gave them each like $30,000 or something like that?
No, because what Jay is saying, you know, all the Hall of Famers got 30,000.
Oh, you weren't in the Hall of Fame
I wasn't in the
yet.
Hall of Fame yet, so I didn't get the 30,000.
Well, I think you should petition Trudeau to give it to you.
No, I have a plus to that, because if I would have got that 30,000, I still would have been with my wife.
Okay, I'm sorry I asked. We
But
keep going
it's
back to
true.
the same subject.
It's true. I know, but it's the truth. You know, I want people to know.
The truth hurts. And meanwhile, nothing truer than the way Alex Pahulayan hits the ball.
Well, you were right to start with. You said this is going to be a great match. So far, there hasn't been any errors or mistakes, has there?
I mean, you're looking at 2 great young players at the peak of their game.
Well, the only problem with all this is the people out there are going to think it's an easy game. And it's not. They're making it look easy.
Well, I want to reiterate, you're watching 2 of the best pool players in the world right here. Alex is easily in the top 10 worldwide, and Justin's not far behind. Justin is one American I'd like to see get out there on the international stage. You know, we've only got Shane Van Moning representing our country now in Asia and Europe for the major tournaments. Probably the other top young player, Mike DeShane, for whatever reason, doesn't really enjoy traveling overseas. The Americans don't travel as well as the Europeans and the Asians for whatever reason.
Well, I kind of know the reason. You know, pool has been in America for a long, long time. I think a lot of the players got wore out a little bit. And the Asians and Europeans, it's kind of fresh yet. I think that's a big point.
Oh, look out, cue ball. Woo.
Ooh, he got lucky with the 6, but he doesn't have a shot.
Well, at least he can see the one.
Yeah, he's got a good safe. He's got 5 balls to get behind here just by clipping the 1 on the left side.
What about hitting the 1 up table and trying to put the cue ball behind the 9 or behind
Well,
that 5 ball?
I have an opinion about that if you got a choice to play a short safe or a long safe, take the long safe.
There you go. So you got, no matter what, you got distance.
Right. No matter what happens going wrong, the guy's not going to have
Boy,
an easy
Danny,
shot.
I'll tell you what, that's an important point you just
I
made.
think so.
Write that one down, folks. If you got a choice between the short safe or the long safe, go long.
Well,
I
I
like
don't
that.
think he's doing that, though. He has a good chance to go behind 5 balls. He decided to bank at the ball.
And kind of play safe at the same time.
Well, he left an edge. He might be able to make this. It's far away, but he might be able to make it.
He might even consider shooting the 110, even though it's a long off-angle combination. It's
The bad part with that is the cue ball's not going to go far because you have to hit the 1 pretty full to make the 10. But if he plays the 1, he's going to go right to the 2.
Well, he didn't waste much time looking at it.
Yeah, I like that. I don't think you need all day. He
I was
played it
safety,
safe. He
safety
played
all
it
the way.
safe.
Yeah,
Good shot. Good shot.
just did get him with the 8 ball, but I think Justin can spin and hit this ball.
Yeah, but what good will happen? Can he hit it without spinning?
No, he's going to have to use a lot. See
He
that?
did, yeah.
See that?
He did, but
Yeah,
he's
he
not
gave up
going
a
to like
shot.
it. Well, I think Justin used bad judgment banking at that 1. He had a real good save. And as he gets older, he'll get wiser, and he'll remember that, and next time he won't shoot that bank.
I got a feeling somebody's going to tell him what you said about going long for the safety.
Well, I think he knows that, but right now he's playing pretty perfect. He's not missing anything, so he'd rather shoot. But that was bad judgment because he had the nuts with the safe.
Well, meanwhile, I think Alex is going to play another safety area.
You think so? He has a shot in the side. Then he'll have to shoot the combination, but the way the ball's sitting, it ain't a bad combination.
Maybe you're right. Maybe he is shooting
He
at this
is.
ball.
He's shooting going to the 2.
Yeah, he's down on it like he's trying to make it.
He is. And he missed it, but he got to the combination, and I can't say he got lucky yet, because Billy likes to say he got lucky. But the other guy still has the dice.
Well, that's about the first ball we've seen missed in this match right now, and this is the 8th game of the match, or excuse me, the 9th game of the match. But that's a very severe angle to be shooting at the side pocket. People don't realize how tough these pockets are, particularly the side pockets.
Yeah. He didn't miss it by much. And he got pretty good on the combination in case he made it. Now, Justin is kicking 2 rails at the 1. You better hit it.
He got it.
He didn't call it, did he? It
Well,
didn't
well,
go anyway, and I don't think he safed him. So Alex is going to be in the same position going to the 2 combination.
But that's a difficult. You got to get right on this combination.
Well,
you don't
he's
want to
gotta-
shoot it from any distance.
He's got a chance to get real close, closer than he did a little while ago.
He'd like to be up all the way close to the side pocket.
Well, he's got a chance to do that. Too hard. A little bit too hard.
Yeah, it made that combination much more difficult.
Well, the thing about it is, if he makes it, he's going to get position for sure.
You know what you got to do here, Danny? I think you just got to try to make the 2, because if you shoot the 2 in the pocket, the 5 should go, just like that. Beautiful shot. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
If he makes it, he's got position on the 2.
Well, now he's got to play position again. I don't think he has an angle except to draw the ball. I think he's going to hit it straight on and draw it, try to get somewhere where he is right now.
Yeah, I think you got to shoot the 3 down in the corner. He was looking, yeah, he's looking to see if the 3 will pass
The side.
between the 7 and the 10. Why wouldn't he take the 3 in the corner instead? I don't know. I don't quite understand this.
And
Well,
whatever he did it perfect.
Yeah, he's going to shoot the 3 in the corner.
Sure is.
I don't know why he was taking so much time looking at the 3 on the side. Nice angle here.
He's perfect.
4 to the 7. I think the 8 will go on the other side.
It does. He's going to draw the ball 1 rail.
Well, Justin Hall has been playing great in this match. Meanwhile, he's getting ready to be down by 3 games.
Yeah. Alex is pulling away.
Yeah, Alex Pahulayan is a little gorilla.
Well, how about he's a lion?
He's a big, bad lion.
Well, Justin made a few mistakes and he's getting punished.
Yeah, he missed one ball and he missed one kick.
And he missed a good save. To me, that's more important. Making the mental error is more important than the miss. Because like I've been saying for 100 years, I never played anybody who didn't miss. But you're never supposed to make mental errors.
(6-3), Pahulayan. See, Justin was interested in taking a break there, but he can't take a break till it's his turn.
Right. But also, I imagine someone someday will invent a pool player diaper.
Danny, where do you come up with this stuff, Danny? Oh, God.
Well, the astronauts got it,
That's true. That's true. The astronauts got a lot of funny things.
but they can't play one pocket.
Strong break.
Boy, for a little man, he really can whack him. But so did Varner. Varner had a great break,
Yeah.
too.
You know, he might consider kicking this ball in before it's all said and done.
Yeah, but you're not going to have a good shot on the two. So I don't recommend that. I like the safe.
Well,
Yeah,
he
you
hasn't.
know,
He
if
hasn't.
the two were hanging somewhere,
Yeah.
I would recommend the kick. But you're going to have another tough shot.
Look at this. He wants to. He's got to really lean out there. Look at this.
Oh,
Well,
he didn't quite get him.
he wanted to stick him behind the 5,
Yeah, he didn't quite get him.
but like you said, he left distance.
That's the big shot. And of course, conditions dictate also. If it's tight pockets, the long part is very big. Now he can cut this thin, I believe, and go one rail all the way back. Or he could bank it at that ball, and then the one will go nowhere. But the cue ball will. Got to leave him long again.
Looks like he's trying to hit the very edge of this one ball.
He banked it into the ball, but he didn't do it very well. He's going to leave a shot.
Yeah, he took plan B there. You know, Alex might have a billiard on the 10.
Nah, it's too full a hit. You have to hit it so thin, I don't think you're going to make the 10. So
Yeah, you're right. He didn't even really consider that option.
It doesn't.
He's just going to shoot at the 1 ball.
Right.
But the cue ball's going right into the 10.
Well, he can glance off the 10 and fall on the 2. He's looking to see where he's going to go. He's going to glance the 10. Nothing easy here. Let's see what Alex does. I mean, if he hits the 10, I think he's going to glance right to the 2.
It's how full he hits the 10 here. Wow.
He did glance.
came-
Look at this. He played close position on the 2. Might have to call the referee, though. He looks like he's straight in. And if it's froze, you can push it. But if it's not, which it isn't,
See, Alex asked
Call
him if
the
he wants the referee,
referee.
and Justin said no. He says, we both know what's going on. We know if you made a good hit or not. We don't need the ref to call it.
he's
now
calling
now
them.
they're bringing the referee over. Justin didn't seem to care. See, sometimes the problem, Danny, is the referees don't know as well as the players. Well, that was good. That was a good hit.
It was.
What? No.
He called
says
it foul?
Yeah, she said good. And he said no. See, that's why you don't necessarily need a referee on a shot like
Well-
that, because the players know better than the ref.
Kenny said that. He said, you're actually a referee for your opponent. But being a Canadian, he called it on himself.
Well, we know there's some pool players that wouldn't have called that. They'd accepted the referee's call. And if there was any disagreement, they say, well, the ref called it good.
Yeah, Justin wouldn't have argued the point if Alex kept shooting.
Justin didn't budge out of his chair until Alex picked up the cue ball. Very honorable thing there by a great sportsman and a great player.
Well, some people would call it dumb.
I said it's a great thing, and you said it's dumb.
I didn't say it. I said some people would call it dumb.
Okay.
That ain't going to get there.
No, it is. It is.
Oh,
it is. It
Yeah,
is.
Look at that. That's the table. The table is
Yeah,
fast.
I know this ball's going to roll 2 feet further than you think.
No, that's a great shot.
Joey said that last match. He said that heavy cue ball, once it gets rolling, it doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't.
Nice quick run out by Justin Hall. Sucks that 8-ball in the pocket with authority. Not done yet. 6-4, Alex. Justin to break.
I was thinking that too. That she might not be able to see it.
That's what they're talking about, that last call. And that's why Justin didn't want to call the ref.
That was so honorable of Alex that Justin would probably lend him money.
Danny, you're a classic, you know that? You're a classic.
I'm going to try to be that way as long as I live.
You're a American classic.
I'm Italian. I'm Italian American.
Okay. Okay. Justin breaks from the left. Alex breaks from the right. This guy's got a powerful break, too. Balls are going down. He made 2 balls and got a...
No, he didn't.
Oh!
The 3 got in the way of the
3 got the
1.
1.
Oh, boy. Well, it would have been a Mickey Mouse out, except for this.
Well, there's no push out. He's got to play some kind of safety.
Yeah.
Is he going to try to come off the edge of the 1 and put him behind the 3?
I don't
Let's
think
see.
so. I don't think it sits.
He did it.
He did
He
it.
did it.
He did it. You're right. I thought he hit it a little too full to do that, but
Well played.
good shot. Good
Well
thinking.
played.
Good thinking.
Side.
Alex is going to try to kick 2 rails around the 3 into the 1. Boy,
Good hit. Did he get rewarded? Yes. Yes, he did. Oh, he left an edge. He might have left the shot. The 1 might go. The 1 might pass everything and go in that corner.
we'll see in a minute it's how he gets down on this ball that we'll know.
I'm betting it goes.
You're right. You're right. He's looking at it.
Got to roll it.
He's
Can't
looking at
shoot
that
it with
pocket.
speed.
He's looking at that pocket.
Anytime you're this close to the rail, it's not an easy shot. But if he makes it, I think he'll get rewarded and he'll get the run out.
Ooh,
He jumped up. Rare jump up. You see it?
yeah.
You can't jump up, folks. You got to stay down until that cue ball hits the object ball. He jumped up.
Well, Alex is forced to kick.
I wouldn't bet against him making it.
Well, if he hits it, he probably
Ball's
make
sitting
it.
pretty good. He's going to hit it. But he didn't make it.
Hit a little too far. Well, that was a tough kick shot.
Well, he's going to be really snookered now. I think Justin's going to freeze him on the 2 ball.
I think
Oh, that's the 8 ball, right?
Yeah, I think he's gonna. No, it's a 2 ball. I think he's gonna. I'm gonna have to agree with you here.
He did it. Alex has another kick.
I don't know if he's got a path for the cue ball
He
here.
doesn't have a path between the 4-8. I mean the 7-8.
If he's got to look down table like this and try to shoot 3 rails, this becomes next to impossible to hit the 1 ball. He's taking one more look this way.
I think he can go between them.
Yeah.
No,
He's
he's
going-
going
no,
to
he's
go
going
wide
above
and
him.
draw the ball. That's the only way you could shorten it enough. Good
Wow.
hit. Where you going,
Wow.
cue ball? Ooh, one more little kiss. He would have went right in the pocket. Instead, look at this result. Well, like I said, whatever happens in pool, make believe you played it. Look what he did there.
Well, you know, Danny, what I've always said is if you kick and hit the ball, half the time you're going to get a good roll anyway. Now look at this kick shot. Anytime you're up table like this with the object ball and you've got to kick off the end rail, it's very hard to hit the ball.
Especially this kind of diagonal. Very tough to judge that diagonal. High or low really affects where the cue ball's going.
Wow.
No problem, except he might sell out the 1 inside. Okay,
Still better to hit the ball than give up ball in hand.
yeah. Anything is better than ball in hand, folks.
Only Alex's only concern he's got to stay away from that 5 ball.
Well, he's got to come out clean enough to shoot the 2. Look at this shot. Beautiful. Now, where the 3 is, you only have to make the 2. You don't have to do anything extra.
Yeah, it looks like he could actually just stop the cue ball.
That's exactly what he's going to try to do.
Well, I don't know. Knowing Alex, he might try to draw it up above the 5.
No, why do you get close? Don't gamble on getting closer here. You got a shot on the 3. Don't gamble on not getting position. Cinch the ball and take the shot on the 3.
Well, he just went to the side rail and back out.
He actually cinched it. but
Yeah, yes, he did. Shoot the 3 ball, a little right English.
Yeah,
Come
try
down
to
and-
get close to that next ball.
Yeah, just stay above it. Shoot that 5 in the corner. Kind of like that.
Very good. Very good. He might have to go forward and shoot the 6 in the other corner. Wait, what's going on?
He's asking for something to clean the ball or clean the cue ball.
Good idea. Because sometimes, you know, the ball will skid going forward. You won't miss the ball going forward, but you won't go far enough if it skids.
That's the one thing about the measles ball I've noticed, Danny, is it really picks up the chalk marks and the
Well, I wasn't allowed to say that because Greg Sullivan is so much for the measles ball that it does skid more than the other balls, probably because it picks up. I don't know why, but it does.
It's static electricity. Didn't Babe Cranswell ever tell you that? Listen, I
Well,
like
then
the
why
measle
are you
ball
laughing?
too. I like the measle ball too. I think it's a great cue ball.
Well, it is, but like Efren, well, I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Because it sounds
not?
like a knock to the ball, and Greg Sullivan loves it, and this is his equipment.
Well, yeah, but you're a commentator. You've got to have an opinion.
I do have an opinion. I just told you. It skids more than the other balls
That
for
may
some
be.
reason. And I started to explain the skid when you're going forward. If it skids, the cue ball will not go forward. You'll make the ball, but the cue ball will not go
Yeah,
far.
the cue ball kind of skids to a stop. I
It
understand
does.
that.
So now, is he going to stick there and try to go 2 rails off the 6 to the 7? Or is he going to go forward and play the 6 in the right-hand corner to him?
Well, that's what it looked like he's doing.
Well, now it looks like he might be sticking it.
No, I think he's going forward a little bit here. Yeah, like that.
Well, he did. That's what I was talking about with the skid. You know, if it skids, it's not going to go perfect like this. Now does the 7 go in both corners? Because he has an angle to do either.
I'm not
Or
so
he's going to
sure
go
about
in the
this one.
side?
Oh no, he's going to go in the lower left corner. He's going to. Oh no, he's
in the
shooting at the side.
Yeah.
Good call, Danny.
Well,
Didn't really look like there was much of an opening there.
if you can do it, you go the shorter path because it guarantees position better. He doesn't have to go 2 rails or anything. Just draw it back a little. And now it's Mickey Mouse. He is a solid player.
That is for sure. And Alex Pahulayan takes a 7-4 lead over Justin Hall. It's a race to 10 to stay undefeated. The winner will be in the 3rd round of the winner's bracket match and play later this evening, and the loser will play back later today as well.
Well, the tournament ends Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So we have a lot of matches yet.
A couple more great matches coming up next at 2 o'clock. Kelly Fisher, World Women's 10-ball champion, takes on Emily Duty. And Rodney Morris and John Pinniger. Another great match there. Thank you, Mr. Hansen. He just delivered those notes to me. In case you don't know, Ray Hansen is the man behind all this online magic that you see here, Pool Action TV.
And he's doing a very good job around the clock.
Well, he's picked the right commentators.
Well, at least one of them.
Yeah, thanks, Danny.
You.
No, thank you. Yeah. How much do I owe you?
Oh, he overhit it. No, he's okay.
Oh, no, he's okay.
He's okay.
He's okay. He hit Alex behind the 4 ball there.
Well, Alex is getting the jump cue.
You know, you notice Justin doesn't have so much zip in his step anymore right now. He's kind of slowed down a little bit.
Well, of the two, he's made the mistakes. So, you know, he can't be as confident as Alex.
I meant to say he doesn't have as much pep in his step.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that Swagger kind of slowed down a little
the
bit.
Keith McCready step.
This is not an easy ball to hit here. Kicking this way.
Not at all.
Off that short rail, it's hard to judge this angle. And he missed it.
Yeah.
Ball in hand, Justin Hall. I think he's going to ask the ref. Well, yeah, Justin's going to remove that himself. Well done. He's looking to see if the 2 will pass that 5 ball. Does it go by, Danny? Can you see?
It will if you shoot soft, and you could do that because the 3 is right there. If you had to go some extreme position off the 2, then you can't shoot it in that pocket. It looks like you could slop it in, and slopping in means hitting the rail just before the pocket. The right speed, it'll go. He hasn't made his mind up yet, but really, ball in hand, he can go anywhere. He can get to the 2 in the side also.
That's what he's looking at right there.
If it's close and you're worried about it, then go to the side.
But if he's going to play for side pocket position, he's got to play perfect position
I don't
here.
think he's doing that. I think he's playing the 2 in the corner.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, if he were going to play for the side, I think he'd shoot the 1 in that corner and go past the 8. I think he's going to shoot the 2 in the corner because of where the 3 is.
No, he's going for the side pocket.
He did, you're right.
But here's the problem.
Good
well,
idea.
Let's see.
Yeah, could he cue the cue ball? Can he hit the cue ball low enough to go to the 3?
You see, this is a difficult angle if you're not on it perfectly straight. This is definitely a missable shot. But being that this is Justin Hall, I make him the favorite anyway to make this ball. He just shoots so straight. Kind of like that. A lesser player might not have made that shot.
Well, did he get straight in on this ball, or could he go 2 rails between the 7 and 9?
Well, we'll see if he's cueing high. Yeah, it looks
he's
like he's going
forward.
forward. 2 rails, just like that. Look out, 8 ball. Watch out, 8 ball.
Oh, the 8 ball got him. The 8 ball got him, definitely.
This might be time for a jump cue right here. Yep. Justin retreats to his cue case.
See, my opinion with the jump cue, I hope before I die it comes out, if a player does this to himself or his opponent,
Plays a shot to hook
Right.
him.
right, you can't jump. In this case, I would say you can't jump. Simple rules. You know, if a guy misses and accidentally snookers you, you could jump.
Well, it definitely came out just now, Danny. You said it in case it ever comes out.
No,
It just
I'm saying that.
Yeah, no, I-
Will they do that?
Oh,
It's
wow.
simple. You know,
Wow.
you don't need a referee. You know the guy
Right.
accidentally snookered you, and you can jump. But if he plays an intentional safe and gets you, you can't jump. Simple
I don't
enough.
see that rule happening anytime in the near future. You know, the question seems to be in most tournaments: do you or do you not allow
Okay.
jump cues?
Jay, that's 2 things you disagreed with me for. You disagreed with the pool player diaper.
Boy, look at this shot!
Great,
Look at this shot!
great control.
Yeah, this guy's got all the weapons in his arsenal.
But he still has some work to do here. Look where the 6 and the 7 are.
I like the fact that he took a little time here after that jump shot. One of the things I've noticed over the years, Danny, is sometimes players make a real difficult shot and then they miss the easy one that's next because they get in a hurry.
Speak for yourself, John Alden.
Looks like he's going to draw all the way up table. Yeah, he's going to shoot that 6 in the side.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
what a stroke he put on that
Yeah.
ball.
He got too much of an angle now.
Well, still shooting the side pocket, but the problem is,
Well, is he going to hit the 10 when he shoots the 6 in the side? Because that would be the shot.
that seems to be the position he's lining up for right now.
Right.
If he hits either the 10 or the 7, he'll probably have a shot.
Well, he's not going to hit the 7. He's going to hit the 10. And if he doesn't, the speed is going to be tough to get to the 7. But I think if you roll it, you're going right at the 10 perfectly.
Well, if he hits the 10, then he kind of leaves it to chance as to how his position. Wow, look at this. Look at this.
That's what I thought.
Wow. What a delicate shot that was, Danny.
Pretty good call, too.
Yeah, pretty impressive by both of you. I don't know what I'm impressed with more, your call or his shot.
He's doing it. But that's what it looked like to me. Well, he isn't giving up. You know that.
He's definitely still trying to win this match.
Well,
Just roll forward.
He'll be 2 games behind.
Justin Hall wins his 5th game. Trails in the match 7-5. He's talking to Alex. Well, they're talking about the score. That is the correct score.
It
7-5.
is, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe they were talking about whose break is it now, you know. 7 and 5 is an even number.
That is. That
Yeah.
is. That is.
I know you knew it yesterday with 7 and 3, but now we got little. Never mind.
Oh, Danny. Alex hasn't quite been so jovial since the beginning of this match because he knows he's got a real tough opponent here. He's taken this match very seriously. Alex is very much aware that this is a guy that would like nothing better than to knock him off and put him in the loser's side. This is not a player that's intimidated.
Well, Irving Crane used to say when a young player was playing, if he doesn't have that now, he's never going to get it.
True words. Danny, you learned from the best, that's for sure. And then you became one of the best. Well, he got a nice break there.
Well,
2 balls on the break. Open shot at the 1. A little bit of a problem playing position on the 2, though, because of that 7 ball.
you're right. You're right. Drawing the ball, he figures to hit the 6 and be a mile away. He'd love to have a different angle here where he can get straight in on the 2.
Does he have to just go forward and even if he hits the 7, take the long shot on the 2? Or he's trying to come up with something here.
He's drawing the ball. He wants to get straight in on the 2. If he can miss the 6, he'll do that.
You know who used to do that kind of stuff with his cue and his elbow and everything? Was Siegel. Siegel used to do all that unlimbering kind of movement, and then he'd unleash another great shot.
Yeah, he was a great player.
This guy could only wish that he'd ever play as good as Siegel, but that's what he reminds me of. Oh my goodness, what happened there?
He jumped up again, Jay.
He was trying to hold the cue ball, and he wanted to kind of throw the 2 ball into the pocket with left English, but he just forgot to hit it.
Well, he didn't lose his head here. I want to tell you, if he's going to get position on the 3, he's going to have to shoot the 2 in the left-hand corner and go 3 rails. I don't see him shooting it in the right corner and falling on the 3. Eventually, he's going to look at it. He cuts this 2 in the left-hand corner. He can go 3 rails to the 3.
That's what he just looked at.
That's it.
That was probably the most severe error of the match we've seen.
Well, he jumped up twice in a row now, so his nerves might be going.
Well, like I said earlier, he's really lost his swagger.
And if he doesn't like doing what I called, he can bank this perpendicular at the 10 and go forward. He might go right behind the 7. I don't see position shooting it in the right. I don't see it.
Well, he could make it and draw back across the table and
He's looking again. See, that's the 3 rail position. See where he's looking?
right.
That's what he's going to wind up doing. When push comes to shove, That's what he's doing.
Super high difficulty on this shot. Wow.
Not for Alex.
Look out for the pocket.
No,
Look out
he's
for the pocket.
okay. He's okay.
Well, it's a good thing you said that. He might have scratched. You saved him there, Danny.
Yeah, I did. And he heard me say play it in the left-hand corner, too.
Well, that's kind of like psychic between you and him. You two Toronto Buffaloans.
Yeah.
You're like neighbors. I know that. Well, he didn't quite get the
No.
juice on that ball he wanted. It just didn't take. The English just didn't take.
Well, he's going to have to forget about getting good on this ball because he didn't. He's going to have to shoot this in the corner and take the cut on the 6. I don't think he could shoot it in the side and control the cue ball.
Well, that's what he looked at. He looked at the side pocket. I'm with you. I think you got to just shoot it straight in the corner.
I think he is.
That's what he's doing. You're right.
And the shot on the 6 isn't going to be tough because you got position automatically. Solid as a rock.
Yeah, you won't see him jumping up.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
We have a
Just
red
roll
card
forward a
up
couple
here.
feet here.
Looks like
Right.
it was lost on the floor. It's a Texas plate.
Oh, he went all the way to the end rail, come back out for the. That way he could put a full stroke on the ball.
Exactly. Good call there.
Alex has got 8. 8-5. A commanding lead now. Alternate break, players this strong, a 3-game lead at this point is a huge lead.
Well, I used to come with the math when I was playing. Right now, Alex has to lose 5-1 from here. That builds up your confidence if you think that way. Who can play him 5-1?
Not anybody on this planet. You see, he breaks from the right side.
He breaks pretty strong, too.
Very powerful. Well, watch, he puts his body into it. Boom.
That hurt my ears.
Oh
Look
my
at this.
God, look at this.
Okay, what do you do here?
Wow, nothing went down.
Nothing went with all that.
Well, he's got everything spread out. If he can make the 1 and the 2 and get behind the 3, he's got that 3-10 combination.
Yeah. Well,
He went too far. I don't think he can shoot the 2 into the 10.
he can shoot it in off of the 5 or the 4, whatever that is. But this is the two-way stuff, see? You know, you could do what I said, play the 10 and shoot the 2 off the ball and play the 8 too, but you got to call one ball.
Tim,
He's calling the 10.
He's playing a combination, 2, 6,
Yeah.
10.
No, I'm not sure. Maybe he's going rail first with the 2. I mean, maybe he's hitting the 2
I don't
into the
think
side
he has
rail.
enough room. He might be playing my shot off the ball.
2 into the rail. Oh, he did play the 2-6. Well,
Well,
in the meantime, he left that combination for Alex
Yeah.
now.
now he could sleep in the street.
Well, A lot of distance on this one. This combination could be missed. Alex has got to hit the 10 on the right side.
I'm betting he doesn't. But meanwhile, when you're young like Hall, he can play combinations like that. But as life goes on, he'll know that's not a good shot. It didn't roll off.
He fired that one in, didn't he?
Is it?
9-5. Alex is on the hill.
Yeah, Alex just broke. It's Justin's break. Yeah. See, when you're young and you're playing real well, sometimes that's a minus because he thought that was an easy combination, which it wasn't.
Well, a 3-ball combination covering more than half the table is going to be tough.
Yeah. The balls are 2 feet apart. Tough shot.
And the result of that missed combination is Alex is now on the hill. He needs 1 game to win this match.
See what I mean about the 1 going to that end rail, play position? He didn't make a ball, and I think Alex has the 1.
You got a shot.
And where you're sitting, going to the 2 is pretty easy. And he's going to wind up with a combination eventually.
I don't know if he can draw behind this 3-ball. Is this one of those situations where you're going to run down and hit the 7? Like he did a couple games ago?
That's a little different. This is a little different control. But the main thing here is don't miss. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do here. Hitting the ball, you don't have to get the best of it. He might take the cut on the 3.
No, he did hit the 7. Boy, look at this. Look what he did. Man, that was a beauty.
It really was. It was a great shot. Now he's got the combination.
No, he's got that 4 is hidden by the 5. He's going to have to get over there and go rail first on the 4.
Oh yeah, I got him mixed.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, tough to see the 5 and the 4. Look at this shot.
Wow.
Look at this shot.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What a great shot.
That opened Justin Hall's eyes, believe me. Now he really knows what he's up against here.
Well, like I always say, experience is something you get right after you needed it.
Right after you need it. That's a good line, Danny DiLiberto. That's a good line.
Where you going? Okay. He's all right.
Yes, he is. He's more than all right. He's real good. I was really impressed. I think the most impressive shot I've seen is when he broke up that 4-5 just now. Alex, 4 balls away from victory in a match that was really close a half hour ago.
Oh, he got a funny angle. He got the 50-yard angle.
I think he can follow this and shoot. He'll shoot the 9 in the same pocket as the 8.
Yeah.
Just go forward.
He did get that. Just don't go in that pocket.
Well, he should stop before the pocket. His speed should be the cue ball doesn't get well. He hit that perfect. Look at this.
Yeah, this match is coming to a close.
He gave Justin a little dose of the Alex treatment. One 10-ball away. And that'll do it. We have a winner, Alex Pahulayan.
He played almost perfect.
Danny, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. It was a great match. We had a lot of excitement during that match, a lot of great play. This is Jay Helfert with Ultimate 10 Ball, joined by Danny DiLiberto. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back at 2 o'clock for our next match.